JD from New York here, and I'm back. I'm back Sunday night, WrestleMania weekend. Now, this is going to be somewhat of a rant video, and rightfully so, because I have a lot to say. I had a nice, enjoyable weekend, and the culmination of my weekend was supposed to be WrestleMania weekend, the WrestleMania card. Everybody's looking so forward to it. Oh, it's right in your home backyard, New York, New Jersey, this and that. After the show, you realize why I didn't spend money to go sit in that fucking crowd, and I'll tell you why. First of all, I know what the WWE needs to do. I know what the WWE should be doing. Okay? One thing, and I'm going to be completely truthful and honest with you guys. This is only common sense. When you have a 4-hour show, the most important thing in the world is not who is on the card, not what kind of matches you put on. It's the match placement, okay? How everything flows together. The WWE seems to be making the same mistake over and over and over and over again. Every year when it comes to WrestleMania. It's like they go fucking blank and they don't know how to handle their own pay-per-view. The pay-per-view started off decent. Okay? It started off with a 6-man tag. They made the right decision. In the Shield winning. The Shield looks dominant. They look strong. That's the way you book the Shield. Apparently everybody was wrong on the Randy Orton heel turn. Everybody was expecting a Randy Orton heel turn, but it didn't happen. You seen a glimpse of it when he pretty much ruined the entire match and cost his team the victory. You know, there was a nice spot where he RKO'd. I don't know who it was. I think it was Seth Rollins off the top rope when an RKO, but Randy Orton cost his team the victory. I thought the heel turn was coming. But the Big Show seemed to be the one stressed out, attacked his own teammates after the match because he knew Orton blew the spot. He tagged himself in inadvertently, cost the team. They lost. Big Show went on a rampage, knocked them both out. That was that. We didn't get the Randy Orton heel turn, but if everybody is saying it, it's going to happen. I just don't know when. The tag team title match was great. Short, sweet, to the point. Ziggler is a fucking star in the making. I wanted to cash in tonight. We didn't get it. But the tag team title match, great for what it was. Langston looks like a beast. I was expecting Langston and Ziggler to possibly walk out the tag team champions. Team Hell No looked fantastic together. No bullshit, no childish acting, no fucking joking around. Went right in there and got the job done. Retained the tag team championships. One of the best parts of the pay-per-view, 80,000 people doing Daniel Bryan's yes, yes, yes chant. A spectacle to see. Great match. Ryback versus Mark Henry. Shocking. Match was very slow. Two giants going at it. Typical big man match. But Mark Henry got the win. Ryback, I don't know what's going on with Ryback. I think Vince McMahon really scaled down on his push. I don't think he thinks Ryback is ready. But now there's rumors about Ryback and John Cena going at it for the World Championship with John Cena's next program. And his opponents all picked out. It's going to be Ryback. But we got to see about that. Got to see what happens on Monday Night Raw. But Ryback got his WrestleMania moment after the match when he shell-shocked Mark Henry. Looked very impressive. But Mark Henry put Ryback in the Hall of Pain. Got the 1, 2, 3. Ryback actually went for the shell-shock, but they were near the ropes. Henry grabbed the top rope, came crashing down right on top of Ryback, covered him 1, 2, 3, and that was it. Mark Henry with the surprising victory. Fandango. My boy Fandango. In a match with Chris Jericho. Everybody thought, oh, you know what? This is going to be a bad match, this and that. Jericho doesn't have bad matches. I know Johnny Curtis can wrestle. I fucking was critical about the character. I've been telling everybody this character's going to fail. I don't like the build to this match. You know, they rushed the fucking shit out of it. They put Chris Jericho in this meaningless match. No, there's no like heat behind it. It was a decent match. Fandango got the upset victory over Chris Jericho. They gave them a decent amount of time in the ring. Fandango took a fucking beating for most of the match, and I knew it was going to happen. He rolled up Chris Jericho with a small package, got the upset victory. I see this feud continuing into Extreme Rules where it could get some steam ahead of it and possibly have a little bit more heat to it. But Fandango gets his debut win at WrestleMania. This is a Vince McMahon project. This is a Vince McMahon character. He's going to push this fucking shit to the moon. Because you know what? When Vince McMahon puts his mind to something, when he puts his name behind something, he wants it to succeed. So Fandango's going to be he's going to be a big player this year. If Vince McMahon stays behind him and he gets the heat reaction he's been getting, he'll be a successful character. Then, this is where everything goes downhill. And what I mean by that is the match placement. When you have a 4-hour show, the match placement is the most important thing for a WrestleMania card. And the WWE seems to be failing at this every year. They've been making the same mistake for like 5 years now. And it's always with The Undertaker. The WWE should know The Undertaker is the main event at WrestleMania. Everything else comes after The Undertaker. I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't give a fuck what belt you're carrying around. The Undertaker is your main event. People want to see The Undertaker. As long as this guy's fucking breathing, he is your main event at WrestleMania. You could put him in there against a fucking cardboard cutout of anybody on the roster, and it should be the main event at WrestleMania. Okay? This is bullshit. The match he had with CM Punk was fantastic. Was it better than the previous matches he had with Triple H and HBK? No. It wasn't. The storytelling with those matches is on an epic level. Something that will never be duplicated. Punk, great match with The Undertaker. I give it a 4 out of 5 stars. You got the near falls. You had CM Punk again, who's not in the main event, stealing the show on a 4-hour card. That tells you something. That tells you that CM Punk is your number one guy. I don't give a fuck about John Cena. CM Punk is your number one guy. Undertaker looks great. For 48 years old, 49 years old, he looks fantastic. He looked in better shape this year than he did last year. I don't even see one. Everybody says he's hurt. He don't look hurt to me. He's playing it off very well, but the guy moved like a fucking cat tonight. Great match. Near falls. You know, there was some points in the match where you thought Punk may pull it off. But when you get 2 tombstones delivered to you, you know, it's tough for even CM Punk to kick out. He kicked out of one. I didn't think he was going to kick out of the second one. But it was a great match nonetheless. But what I'm talking about is match placement. The crowd was so hot for this match. The Undertaker and CM Punk gave you their fucking soul in the ring tonight to entertain that crowd for 25 minutes. The crowd gave back for what they seen in the ring. They were very appreciative of what they seen in the ring, and they gave back. Gave the Undertaker a standing ovation. And after that, the entire event went downhill. The crowd was a dead sea of people after that fucking match. You put that match on at the 9 o'clock hour, the WWE set themselves up for fucking disappointment. Then you have Brock Lesnar and Triple H follow that match? Really? Really? Triple H looks to be retired. He looks so fucking terrible in that ring tonight. He's out of shape. He doesn't look the part anymore. Brock Lesnar came. This guy was fucking ripped. He's in the best shape of his fucking career. Brock Lesnar lost, as usual. We all knew this. There were some parts during the match where Brock Lesnar looked like he was going to tap. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, if they make Triple H tap out a former UFC champion in a WWE match, there's a fucking problem with WWE Creative, and every one of them should be fucking fired. But Brock Lesnar, we all knew was going to lose. We knew Triple H was not going to lose. We knew Lesnar was going to lose this match. There's nothing new to me. The crowd was so fucking dead for this match, you could literally hear a fucking pin drop in that fucking audience. 81,000 people. The only thing I heard was the buzzing from the fucking heaters that were outside the ringside area to keep them motherfuckers sitting in the crowd warm. All you heard was the buzzing from the heaters. That's how fucking dead the crowd was after that Undertaker match. And it gets worse. It gets worse. The Lesnar match was disappointing. Then all of a sudden, you get to their main event, right? You get to their fucking main event. This is what the WWE wanted for the fucking whole year they built this fucking shit up. They gave Dwayne Johnson the fucking WWE Championship, right? What for? You know what they gave him the WWE title for? To fucking embarrass himself in front of 81,000 people. When I tell you, John Cena vs. The Rock 2 was the worst main event I have ever personally seen at WrestleMania. Watching this product for 25 years. I'm looking you all directly in the face. This was the worst main event ever for a WrestleMania that I've ever seen. I dare you all to name one fucking main event for a WWE Championship that headlined WrestleMania that's not as worse as that one. This match was unfucking bearable. It was so bad that The Rock and John Cena literally looked lost in the ring. They had absolutely no chemistry together. Nothing. Nothing. The whole match consisted of 20 minutes plus of people's elbows, you can't see me, 5-knuckle shuffle, AAs, and rock bottoms. Mix it around, throw it in a fucking bag, mix it up, wherever you want to look at it. That's all that fucking happened in that match. Nothing. There was no wrestling. Constant back and forth action of the same fucking moves. I was literally sitting on my best friend's couch, falling asleep during this match. That's how fucking bad it was. The best thing The Rock can do right now, obviously he dropped the title to John Cena tonight. John Cena's your new WWE Champion. But the best thing The Rock can do right now is leave the WWE for good. I don't want to see him on my TV anymore. I don't want to see him at WrestleMania anymore. The man does not make the product any better. The man is a fucking... He's a shadow of his former self. He's nothing. He wasn't even that good to begin with. He was charismatic. He was the best talker in the business. He put on a decent match. He can't put on decent matches anymore. I don't know if it's because he's wrestling John Cena, but they have absolutely zero chemistry together. Nothing. And if the rumors are true about Brock Lesnar next year at WrestleMania 30, Lesnar needs to fucking wipe the floor with him and send him back to Hollywood where he belongs. Never to be heard from again. Please. If you thought this main event tonight, well, last night now since it's 12 o'clock, if you thought this main event at WrestleMania 29 was actually worth your fucking money, you have some serious fucking issues and should not be watching the product. Terrible. Terrible. That whole main event last night sums up the entire road to WrestleMania. It's funny. It's so coincidental that they fucking did that. The way that match ended like that. The happy-go-lucky ending that we get. John Cena shakes his hand at the end, holds the WWE Championship high. The champ is here again. They're all embracing each other now. They're all best friends. This is what I didn't want to see. What they should have did is give us a spark of controversy. Tease us for Monday Night Raw tomorrow night. Something big needs to happen on Monday Night Raw. This product, going into the summer, ain't going to be exciting at all. Just going to be as bad as the road to WrestleMania was. This pay-per-view, literally, out of 10... I'd probably give this pay-per-view about a 5.5. Lucky a 6. It started off good. There was some highlights. The best part of the show for me, Living Colour performing CM Punk's theme song. That was the best part of the show. And obviously the match to follow, The Undertaker versus CM Punk, obviously stole the show. Punk stole the show. Undertaker's the man at WrestleMania. If you're not putting The Undertaker in the main event at WrestleMania next year, you're doing the man an injustice. You're doing the whole event an injustice. He is your main event. I don't give a fuck who your champion is. The Undertaker is the main event at WrestleMania, and he proved it. Punk proved it. You put them on at the 9 o'clock hour. They stole the show. They fucking killed the whole crowd because that's what they do. They're the best performers in the business. Best performers in the business, and they just showed you why. When they suck the entire life out of a crowd of 81,000 people, and you have guys like Brock Lesnar, Triple H, John Cena, and The Rock can't fucking bounce back from that, and they can't put on a show twice as good as The Undertaker, who's 49 years old? Garbage. Garbage. WWE, they made the colossal mistake again of having The Undertaker in the middle of a card. And that's it. They just killed the crowd because the match was so great. That's WrestleMania in a nutshell, folks. That main event was fucking terrible. Cena, The Rock, I'm glad this shit is over. I'm really... The Rock made me fucking happy the road to WrestleMania is over. That's it. That's your WrestleMania recap, folks. Nothing. So disappointing. WrestleMania is not the same anymore. It's just not. Let me know what you guys thought. If you enjoyed the show, if you didn't like the show, whatever, leave me your comments down below. I'm out. I'll be back Tuesday with your Monday Night Raw review. Should be a hot show tomorrow night. I'm out. I'll talk to y'all later.